Hi, good day. My name is Hesma Tyson. I'm the Managing Director and Founder of Caribbean Specialty Foods. We manufacture a variety of naturally made hot sauces, seasonings and dips without artificial colors, preservatives or flavors under the brand CariBelle Foods. I like hot sauces. I like things spicy. I'm not a fan of cake and ice cream and those things. But I'm also vegetarian, so I like things without all the artificial coloring and preservatives and it. And I wanted to make products that are natural. However, I went to all the prominent food technologists, those who in the business, and everybody said to me, no, you have to put all these things for you to be thing. And it will never happen, Hesma, it will never work, it will spoil, it will do this. They were right, there was a lot of failure in trying and error. But after 2 to 3 years, I cracked the code. I cracked the code whereby I could make this product natural. It was staying for over a year. And then I had to deal with what it told me was the coloring aspect. No, you have to put food coloring, else when it hit the shelf, it will turn. So this was about plenty research. A lot of it, I mean, the internet is bursting with a lot of things now, but back then the internet was still not as compact with all the data. So I had to read up on it, go to the libraries, to see where I could get this product to be able to be shelf stable, look good, not fade, and eventually that happened. We needed a brand name. We were saying Caribbean Specialty Foods, it's too much of a long brand name. So while sitting down at home talking with my mother, I said, wait a minute, CariBelle. She said, what are you talking about? We're talking about something totally different. I said, no, you're Carib and you're a lady. CariBelle. Mommy, that will be the brand name of the company. Then we needed now a logo. This is her, that's my mother. And that was her birthday party, her 95th birthday party that we used. And that is our registered trademark for 10 years. It's a family-run business. I forgot to tell you that part. It's a family-run business. My daughter and I are directors. And she said, how about experiment with something with lime and mango? I said, that's an interesting thing, because she knows how I think. That took me close to 4.5 years. To try to get not one overpowering the other. It was one of my most difficult product to be able to master. Tamarind and mango was another thing, but that took about 1.5 years. The tomato and cilantro, I'll give you a little thing about that. We have dips, foreign dips, that's a shelf stable in this country, right? I don't ever bad talk anybody product, that is me. You don't ever hear me going about bad talking somebody else's product. But what I know about our palate is that we like things more sweet than acidic. So I spent about some months, that was actually one of the easiest things to do. I spent some months working on the formulation, having people sample it, and the conclusion was that everybody loved it. So they were using it with their chips and dips and things like that. Our signature product is the rum flavored. The rum flavored hot sauce actually is made from Caribbean rum. It have a unique flavor because we put actually a secret spice. We don't name the spice on it. That one is a secret. And that product is, to me, one of the best products I make. That was a 2-year thing too, because you had to try to get, there's so many competing spices in that rum, in a pepper sauce. How do you get the rum to come through without using an artificial flavor of rum? Because there are artificial flavors of anything. I could just put pepper and just add mango, just add tamarind flavor, and you will. But that is not how we do things. We do things from a natural. These products are what they call honest products. If we say that's in it, that's in it. We will never compromise. When something actually not in, we cannot get tamarind and those things, we will just pull back until we could get. But now we have our abundant source of tamarind which we store at this point in time. Hi, good day. Welcome to our manufacturing part of Caribbean Specialty Foods. So in here, we are, I will say, 90% mechanized. We still have things that we want to do, but this is what we do right now. So our goods come in here. From there, it's sorted on this table here. Then we take it over to be washed in the vegetable washer. This vegetable washer now has been able to take our sanitizing and cut it by 90%, from 45 minutes to almost 5 to 7 minutes. Good? We take it and we are grinding it here. In this grinder here, this could grind almost 500 pounds in about 15 minutes. 500 pounds of peppers in 15 minutes, right? So don't put your hand anywhere near it. And this is here where we actually, because we make dips, we can't grind. So it has to be chopped and cubed. So right now we are making the tamarind and mango dip. We have a process whereby 3 people have to taste every product we do. We know what the taste we're looking for, so 3 people have to sample it. So they are actually from Moruga, and they have never been able to work in an environment like this. And they have taken this whole process like a duck to water. So what they are tasting for is to get the exact taste that we don't want anything overpowering anybody. We don't want the mango overpowering the tamarind overpowering the mango. And they will inform us if they feel it is exactly what we're looking for. So we begin to put back on the heat. Now this thing here, this machine here, make 150 gallons of sauces. But right now, to show you all how it's done, we're doing a small batch. We're talking about total sanitization, steam jacketed kettle, to make sure that all microorganisms and everything are killed. So that when we see we bottle our product, we can take this thing out in confidence. Having come here now, it has been challenged because remember I'm coming from home to a factory this size. It had its challenges a lot, but I guess it was the same thing like starting a natural product. I used that kind of stick to it. I'm not giving up to continue working in here. What I do also too, I like about it, I get a lot of my raw materials. Not all, I still deal with North Trinidad, North and West Trinidad to get raw material, but a lot of it come from the area. The farmers in the area provide me. I go as far as Point Forte, Labre, Barrackpore. I am now a really southern girl. I've come back to my roots because this is where my mother and everybody, we grew up. This is one of the first farmers I started using. When I first came up to Moruga, and I consistently buy a lot of hot peppers from them, pumpkin as well as pimentos. What I like, and I also get chive and thyme and things from another farmer on the other side, which is, by the way, my family. It saves me having to go into towns. What they do, they drop everything for me. So if people are talking about the footprint that they're looking at as to how to make the food, I think I am covering that area very nicely by ensuring that I use the farmers in the Moruga community to ensure sustainability and consistent supply. I know where my stock is coming from. Everything to me coming out of Moruga is always kind of clean and fresh. I mean, look around at the area. You're not seeing any pollution and chimneys, and it's just really a nice atmosphere, and I really enjoy getting their stuff. Their produce is of a very high quality. I have no problems with it. The products I carry are all the hot sauces, Ulala, which is our signature hot sauce, which will be the hottest one, tamarind hot sauce, mango hot sauce, and the signature rum flavored hot sauce. And then we have dips here, lime and mango, tamarind and mango, and tomato and cilantro. I am really grateful to the Caribel shopper because they're growing. I know they're growing the brand, And how Canada, the United States, anybody who wants my product. We're on Facebook. You can search CariBelle Foods, Instagram, CariBelle_foods. Our phone number in Trinidad and Tobago is 868-757-2961. You can also link us from USA and Canada under the Carib Shopper website.